Welcome to University Recreation Guest Services Academy Module 2. In Module 1, we talked about how the Service Center provides an important point of engagement for our guests. They're more than just the ID swipers, more than just the membership sales point. They're the first point of engagement. Today, we're going to talk about, in Module 2, how to go from a transaction to an experience. So a transaction is what our guests have come here to do, whether that's buy a membership, whether it's swipe through to go work out, whatever that interaction that they intend to have with you, that is their transaction. The experience is how they feel while they're doing it. And that's on us. So we want to make sure that the guest is feeling welcome, respected, informed, confident. The front desk is a bridge to that experience, not a barrier. So I want you to think for a moment about a scenario. A guest walks in, stands a few feet from the front desk, looks confused. They're looking around at signs on the desk, on the wall. They don't seem to know what to do next. Likely they're feeling some anxiety, and they're just standing there, right? What does that look like? What does that feel like if our guest service staff is passive, right? The guest services staff isn't interacting, so that person just stands there. They don't know what to do. They had high levels of anxiety. They are confused. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what the process is to enter the facility. They don't know if they're in the right place, right? Versus if our guest services staff is active and engaging, right? Somebody looks confused. Our guest services staff says, "Welcome to the Student Activity Center. Can I help you find something? Do you know what you're doing? Is there a place that I can help direct you to? Do you need a day pass? Do you need a membership? Are you here to use the facility?" Lots of opportunities to engage with that person. Now, that person, instead of feeling confused, frustrated, anxious, they feel welcomed and engaged, and like this is a place where we want them to be. Right? That's how we make that bridge. We're going to do that in what I call the W.E.L.C.O.M.E model. W-E.L.C.O.M.E. W stands for welcome first. We're not waiting for the guest to come say hi to us. When that guest comes in, we want to engage them and we want to welcome them to our facility, welcome them to the Student Activity Center. This is University of Recreation, right? E is engage with attention. So we're focused on them. We're not competing with our side conversations with staff. We're not looking at the computer. We're giving them our full intention. L, listen for what they need. Is it directions? Is it instructions? Is it to purchase something? What are they needing? And then C is going to be the clarify the next step. Either through questions so that we know what they're wanting, so we know how to direct them, or by just making it clear that this is what it seems that you're looking for, so here's how we're going to do that, which leads us to O, which is to offer help or offer your options, right? We're going to direct them where they need to be. We're going to show them, hey, if you go out and go down to the big glass atrium, that'll get you to the event center, right? Or we're going to say, hey, if you want to come in, you can purchase a day pass, you can purchase a punch pass, you can purchase a membership. We're going to provide them the options. And we're going to make it easy. That's M, make it easy. So part of that is on the professional staff. We're going to streamline our processes, and you'll see some of those changes as we are constantly thinking about how to make that a better engagement. But then it's also on you. We're not going to leave any kind of confusion or ambiguity in our instructions and how we need to interact with them. We're going to make it as easy as possible for them to do what they need to do. And then E, we're going to end positively, right? Whether that's ending a transaction, thank you for joining us, coming to the set, thank you for purchasing a membership, whether it's at the end as they're leaving, have a great day, we're so glad you were here, right? Welcome, W-E-L-C-O-M-E. And that handout is in the module on Teams, so feel free to check that out, right? That's how we're going to engage. We're also going to do a little Kahoot, so make sure you study up on that W.E.L.C.O.M.E model. And we're going to have some videos that are also in Module 2 that'll help you to understand where we're going, maybe make it a little bit clear and exciting about, hey, where we're going as a staff and how we're going to make sure that people coming into our space are excited to be here. So fire up, Chips.